Today we're going to talk all about fashion, and one of the most influential fashionistas is here. Shemida.
Hi.
Yes, and we go way back.
Way back.
15 years of fashion.
Good fun. Well, hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here today to talk about, new trends and just like things that I like to see and body shapes and body types and just to give like advice to women who, sometimes are skeptical on like, what suits them and what doesn't and what you should keep in your wardrobe, etc. So I'm happy to discuss that.
Changing trends. This is spring now. What is the hottest color?
So right now, everything is like neon.
Okay.
So super bright. Like, even I think it's like a surpass yellow, like a lime, but not really. Even brighter than that. So
like kind of like a lemon.
Yeah, like a lemon lime, but bright. So lots of that, lots of pink, lots of orange, lots of and then everything is like athletic wear. Yeah. So I find like which is transcended from last year, everything is sporty, but sporty chic. So you can mix like tracksuit with heels or like biker shorts with heels and a cool sweatshirt. It's very like casual. I would say casual chic.
Okay.
Yeah. So lots of that and lots of leopard as well. So last year we had a big year for like python and animal print, but lots of leopard is also.
But don't you find that leopard never goes out of style?
Yeah, it never goes out. That's the one thing. So if you get loads of leopard, do not throw it away. Do not throw it away. Yeah.
You said neon colors, but what about red?
No, but red is always a classic color. So I feel like red, but it depends. Like a nice red dress is equivalent to a little black dress. So if you have a red color, no. It won't go out. It won't go out. But on trend right now is lots of bright colors. And then don't be afraid to like mix the bright colors either. So I guess you can say it's very 80s, because in the 80s you used to do lots of, so it's kind of like that, but with a modern twist. Mini dresses are super in right now. So like short, not like the mid-length or like the longer max length, like mini. Those are in. Skimpy, not per se, but because as I said, everything is athletic. So it's more that very like sporty chic look.
Okay.
Yeah.
For ladies like myself who love that chic, exquisite look.
Yeah.
How about midi length, but maybe a sexy back or low cut back or
that is definitely for someone with a figure like yours who has more of like the hourglass shape. Those kind of dresses will always be like classic. I would say I like to see a woman in like a very feminine woman like yourself in something that's classic, and or you can do like a, as you said, like a low back. A V back is always sexy because it doesn't reveal too much at the front. It's a nice length, but then when you turn around, it has like the je ne sais quoi type of thing going on at the back. Yeah.
Body types, because I find a lot of people shop, but they just don't get it right.
Yeah.
And I think one of the biggest mistakes one could make is like when they go into the city shopping, and of course everyone wants sales, but then you hear chunk off the box, get that. And
that for me is one of my biggest pet peeves. Like seeing women who I would say, I mean, it's okay to want to try things, but you have to know what suits you. Just because something is trending doesn't mean it's going to look good on your body type. And I find a lot of people, well, more so in the Caribbean, tend to do that just because something is trending. But you have to know what suits you. Like, you can't expect to wear, you're a bigger lady or you have not such a... Another thing is proportions. So you can't expect to wear something that will suit someone with different body proportions to you and think it's going to look the same because it's not. So I just think that women should definitely take and bear that into mind when getting dressed or when buying clothes. And it's okay to throw away something, because something that fit you 2 years ago is not going to fit you the same now. So I feel like just let it go or don't attempt it.
What would you say to females who go shopping? Should they go with like an honest friend, family member, instead of going in the shop and someone saying, get that? What would you say? Because, a lot of women are still timid and, want to look good and have the look, but they're still not sure.
Yeah, I would say leave home that friend that's going to tell you to get that. And go with an honest friend or seek a consultant before you say, well, okay, let me just attempt to get this, or seek somebody that knows what they're doing or knows how it's supposed to fit and stuff. Because as simple as it sounds, a lot of people don't know how to dress for their body type.
Yeah. Yep.
And it amuses me, but it's actually a thing. But I guess it's one of those things that could come like anything else. If you just seek somebody and ask them, what do you think, if this would suit me, or because you might see something in your head, but when you put it on, it doesn't look the same. Yeah. So you just ask a second opinion with someone that you trust.
Yes. Heels are the nightmare. I'm like, 10 years ago, I could have done that 7-inch, that 6-inch, that 5-inch. Today, check me in a 2-inch or some flats. What is up with these killer heels? Like, why are people still making killer heels? I mean, like, you can't even get out the house feeling comfortable with these killer heels.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Before, I could have worn heels, as you know, like for a good while. But now I cannot get past, as you say, get out the door. If I get out the door, my legs are like this. I'm shaking. And then you're doing that like awkward walk when you're like, I cannot wear.
Which is bad for your torso.
Yeah, it's bad for your torso, bad for your back. I think that heels are actually made for sitting. Or like when you get out from like the house to the car, and then from the car to wherever you're going, and sit down. You will not see me now in heels like that.
Advice to those people.
Good, yeah. And you know what? Those are actually none of them are comfortable. But they are, as you said, sitting shoes.
Well, it's all for looking pretty, I guess.
Yeah.
If you don't find a nice pair of flats, 2-inch heels,
2-inch heels, kitten heels, or what are really comfortable are like the block heels. So those are comfortable. Just as long as they're not too high, those are comfortable. And lots of brands are now making the 2-inch and like the kitten, or just really nice, elegant flats. So you can find stuff like that. I think it's hereditary amongst women or something. Like after you hit a certain age, the heels are done.
And funny enough, they actually change your posture.
They do.
Because you start being erect, and then stomach sticks up, and then the butt comes up. Because you're trying to find balance.
Yeah.
But forget the heels.
Yeah. Forget the heels for now. Unless you're going
dinner
or like somewhere that's, not very active. Forget the heels. Because then it doesn't look good to like, you have to take, if you're at a party, you have to take your shoes off
And I hate to see
stand
that.
barefoot,
Yeah.
or you're doing duck walk. Like, just forget the heels.
Yeah.
Or, like I do, a lot of places where I go, I always have flats in my bag. So I have a bag big enough for flats, and then I just take them off. And then I'm just like, oh, good job.
Handbags.
Okay.
Handbags. Because a lot of us are handbag holders.
Like you.
Guilty.
Yeah.
What is a good statement piece for spring?
Well, right now, all the bags are mini, 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 mini. I'm talking about like this small, mini, mini.
Micro?
Micro. Not even like micro, like very small. So just big enough for you to take a lipstick, probably a card, and a key. So that's like a huge trend that's gonna run into spring, summer, and then even maybe fall. But a good statement piece right now would be probably, besides that, like a messenger bag or a bag that you can wear that way. I find that's been on like a lot of shows. But yeah, that's and then the colors again. The colors, these bags are coming in every single color. You got pink, blue, yellow, red, just the brightest colors that you could think about. Everything is super bright. So for 2019, just think bright. Think bright and loud. Yeah.
Loud.
Yeah.
And does that go also for lipsticks?
No.
Okay.
Lipsticks, no. Keep your lips muted. You can do it with the bags or the hair.
Okay. Oh, hair. Okay.
Yeah, you can do it with the bags or the hair or the clips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another quite interesting piece of wardrobe, Spanx.
Very important.
Yes, the girdles, the Spanx, the all-in-ones.
Very important. This is because, and so I always say the best thing about a wardrobe is the underwear. What goes on underneath the outfit. Because going back to proportions, these things can alter how your clothes fit. So for Spanx or the all-in-ones, I would use those for like skin tight dresses. Those fit like a glove, I believe. And you would think like, oh, this person's slimmer, they don't need that. No, throw that perception out the window. I like Spanx, and I like things that give me a smaller waist, because for me, my body type, I have to alter my waist basically. So a lot of things, I create a waistline because my waistline is not super thin, and I don't have, so you would see that for me, I like Spanx because it can help with that. And then I just wear things to help create a waistline. Follow
trends. A lot of people look through Instagram and, follow what they see. What would you say to people who still is unsure but want to follow the trend?
I would say lots of the trends, they make different styles, or you might not get the same exact thing, but you might get something, as I said. So like the trend for this year is neon. So you might not get like the neon tracksuit that suits you, but you might find a nice dress. Go for the dress. Do not go for the tracksuit because it's it's the more trendy one. Go for the thing that suits your body type always, because then you don't want to go out or go where you're going and feel uncomfortable and be like, well, I should never get this because this is, just always go with comfort.
Hair is a big accessory, and for me, the hair could make or break the outfit. Do you prefer Remy or yaki hair?
Honestly, I would go with any two.
Okay.
The Remy or the human hair is a bigger investment. It will last longer. But if you need something that's quick to go, affordable, go with the yaki. Like, they're both going to do the same job to a certain extent. One's just not going to last years, but the other is going to last you know, the one that you need it for. If you need it for just one night and you don't have a super big budget, go for the yaki. And it will give you the same look for that one night or that moment, you know?
Yeah. I find with the yaki, it actually lays better. Like it doesn't fuzz that fast.
Yeah, and then also because it's not as silky, so it gives a more like coarse look for, you know, our Black women or what's not. It's gonna give a more natural look because it's not as silky.
So putting together an outfit for a night out or partying or whatever. Let's say the Buju show.
Ooh.
Your steps. How do you put together your look?
Okay.
For the Buju show.
So the last thing I would think about is hair. First thing I would think about is an outfit. And for a show like that, it's so difficult because, you know, it is very like, it's casual, elegant, or elegantly casual, sorry. Right. So I think you would think like, you know, what the element of the show. So if you go for like something super elegant with like I'm thinking like a plain sexy maxi dress. That's elegant, but it's so casual because you're not wearing heels because it's a concert. And you don't, you know, you can wear your like 2-inch but it's just more comfortable if you wear flats. So I would think about the dress first. Super elegant, but very sexy, but so casual. Then you would think about the hair, because depends on how the dress is cut or your outfit is done, then you think about the hairstyle. For me, I like, contrary to popular belief, I like things off of my face. So I like lots of like ones or sleek. I like very sleek hair. And then you would think about the makeup, and then, you know, that could work into itself. Yeah. A lot of people tend to think I need earrings, necklace, bangles, and all that. That's done with. That is
done. That has been buried. That is done.
That is done with. Long gone are the days when you pile on accessories. So the earrings match the chain, and then the hand, and just forget it.
That always used to like bug me. Like I always would cringe when I see people overdone in accessories.
I think it's more like it's like a mental thing where they say like, oh wow, I need my earrings to match my chain because my dress is this and that, and no.
Today you can actually do like one bowl piece. So if you have like a bowl necklace, you know.
If you have a bowl necklace, do not wear earrings. Do not wear earrings. Or anything on your hand. Less is more. Always go with less is more. And one thing that I always say, like if you like have to think of one more thing to add to your outfit, leave it off. You know, like if you already have your outfit planned and then you're like leaving the house and you say, oh, let me put this on, take it back off.
I think a lot of accessories, like pulled on accessories, is good for teens, you know, the youngins who getting out there.
Yeah.
But I think for the woman elegant, sophisticated, trendy, modern, chic, I don't think you need all of that.
Yeah. I would say just go with like a bag that's very versatile.
A few questions.
Yeah.
You have heard the term flaunt what your mama gave you.
Yeah.
What do you flaunt about yourself?
I'd say just myself, my beauty. I don't really have that much assets. Like,
why are you lying?
What do I have? I mean, my butt, but but I don't really have. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I don't flaunt it. I don't flaunt it to the volume that it should be flaunted at. But I would tend to put it here and there.
Okay. What flaw you don't like about yourself?
Okay,
we're talking physically.
Physically,
yeah.
I think like everybody, we always see lots of flaws. One of my biggest flaws are my teeth because I have a chipped tooth. It's so hard to notice, but I know it's there. And I would be like looking at it all the time. I'm like, I need to get you fixed. I need to get you fixed. I need to get you fixed. And then just like, I don't know, sometimes you think like, I'm thinking like, you know, maybe I should get something done to my nose or something like that. But it's nothing major, but it's, you know, you as a person, everybody sees flaws in themselves. But you might not see that in me. You might be like, girl, what are you talking about? Or yeah, but that's just a personal thing.
What's your favorite color?
Black. That's my like all-time favorite color.
What lipstick shade do you prefer?
This one. So like it's like a nude mix of pink or brown.
What's your favorite designer?
I wouldn't really say I have a favorite designer, but I like Chanel. I think like every classic woman likes Chanel, but yeah, I like Chanel.
Sunglasses.
Ooh,
What is your preferred style of sunglasses?
aviator. Because my face shape. So that's another thing. I might like aviator, but it might not look good on the next person. They might look good in round sunglasses. So for my facial shape, I think aviator or something that's a bit more rectangular looks really good. So I tend to go for that shape a lot.
What 5 articles should a woman invest in?
Okay. 1, a classic good black dress. 2, a nice pair of well-fitted jeans. 3, a nice white shirt, like a crisp white shirt. 4, a nice pair of shoes that can, you know, be versatile for any occasion. And then a nice handbag. A nice handbag. And then you're done. Because you can wear the shirt with the jeans, you can wear the dress with the shoes, and yeah, those are 5 things, I think.
Last but not least, because we did not touch colognes, your personal scent.
Yes.
What is your personal scent?
My personal scent, I wear Thierry Mugler, Angel. That's like a classic. But for me, I don't like strong scents, like too overpowering. So I find that works for me, and I don't really change it. But yeah, I think everybody should have a personal scent, and if it works for them, just keep it.
I hope you enjoyed and you learned something from one of our fashion influencers. Feel free to email or DM, and she surely would reply. I'll send all your messages to her. Yeah, and continue watching. Until next time.
Bye.